I served as the liaison between Christian From World Missions and some of the local organizations such as CRECH. And so I had the privilege of working with their board. Actually served on their board with CRECH for a number of years, as well as worked directly with the director in terms of preparing annual plans, looking at budgets, quarterly reports, a lot of administrative things. Had the privilege also of getting to know their staff, traveling with them. We would go up country to visit schools, to observe some of their trainings for teachers, and so I really got to know the organization quite well.
It began with those people coming together. There was a directory with the help of a group called, at that time, Worldwide Christian Schools. Now they are known as Tent Schools. But they funded a project to make a directory of schools and organizations in Haiti that wanted to improve. And part of that was to bring them together. And so they came together for a few days, and at the end of that time, it was, I call it miraculous, the level of unity and decisiveness that happened there. And they decided that they needed to work first to put together Haiti's first Bible curriculum for Christian schools.
One of the things that really, I think, caught the attention of World Missions and our staff in Haiti was CRECH's vision. They really believe that there's a great opportunity to help the church and Christian families with their children's education. And at that time, the majority of students in Haiti that were in school were in a church building, attending school Monday through Friday. However, really didn't have the opportunity to have an integrated Christian education. And this is what CRECH really wanted to provide. And they believe that if we could just help students receive a solid Christian education, that this could have an impact on the rest of their life.
That process started, I think it started like about 1997. And it didn't really have a name until I think about 1998. And it continued from there. It was 2-3 years simply getting the foundations, getting an outline of what would this include, how would it work.
To me, it's going to be exciting to see what happens to those particular communities as those students become young adults and adults themselves, leaders in their communities. And just see the impact that CRECH has had on them. I think education went from being something that was just purely academic to something that was heartfelt and saying, you know, our faith ought to shape the way we live our lives every day. And this is what really motivated CRECH.
God provides, people grow, fruit is born, and there's sharing. It goes out, it grows. I believe that's a piece of what's going on with CRECH.
When I first heard that they're working on this video project, I thought this would be a great opportunity for us, my wife and I, to express some of our gratitude to CRECH for their hard labor. In a sense, it's like a marathon. I was there for a little while in the trenches with them, but they have been carrying on this task, a monumental task, designing books for every grade, for every subject matter, from conception to all the way to production. And the challenges of raising the funds, finding the staff, making the visits, teacher training, even developing a teacher training program right in Port-au-Prince. They were taking on a monumental task, and I just want to say we've never forgotten them. They're in our prayers, and we wish them the best.